So as Governor explained, it's a requirement for FIU. FIU's mandate comes with global requirement. The global policy setter, we call it Financial Action Task Force. They're having 40 recommendations for all the countries in the globe. So one of the recommendations, as Governor explained, recommendation 15. We call it new technologies. Under that requirement, every country requires to have a close monitoring framework for, as Governor clearly explained, virtual asset service providers. We call them in shortened form VASP. So in Sri Lanka, we have conducted a risk assessment in 2020 and 2022. So we identified there are some such maybe domestically established or foreign established such service providers in Sri Lanka. So the risk is there. They can be misused for parking or transferring or integrating criminal proceeds through them. So the risk is there. So therefore, countries required to have a close monitoring mechanism. So our mandate is limited to that, not, as Governor explained, not for the whole regulatory framework. It should be decided by the government. Central Bank has made a request to His Excellency President to form a subcommittee under the leadership of Digital Ministry. So that part is there, that is coming under, this is phase-wise implementation we are planning as per the immediate requirement, because country has to face a mutual evaluation coming year. Recommendation 15, we got a largely compliant rating as a country. This rating is essential for a nation because they are linked to very much this IMF mandate and everything. So getting a very good rating is a requirement for the country. Earlier we got a largely compliant rating for recommendation 15, but then they revised recommendation 15 requiring countries to monitor these mechanisms. As we did not have such a mechanism, our rating downgraded to partial compliant. Now it's our challenge, facing that challenge, again, regaining where we were in 2019. So with that target, we will be implementing monitoring mechanism. Coming month, next month, we will make a public notice. Already there are few such providers have contacted us, but we make a public notice for them inviting to come and nominate a particular designated officer so that we can train those officers regarding the anti-money laundering and anti-terrorist financing requirement in the country. So as Governor explained, we are in the process of amending the Financial Transaction Reporting Act. That is the main enactment under these requirements. So there are a set of institutions called reporting institutions. So these WASP will be designated as a reporting institution, as banks, as finance companies, as primary dealers, as casinos, as lawyers, accountants. So WASP will be one of reporting institutions. So they need to conduct customer due diligence. So if someone is doing any transaction, say virtual to fiat or fiat to virtual, virtual to virtual, so they need to provide information. And those information need to keep for 6 years continuously. And if there is any suspicion regarding association of criminal activities or such grey funds, so they need to report as a suspicious transaction report to FIU. So that is coming. And then at the same time, FIU has a requirement to go and monitor these institutions whether they are implementing these requirements properly. So our supervision team under the phase 2 will go and monitor these institutions. So under the phase 3, we expect that the government will take a decision as a country whether to regulate or not. That's it. Thank you.